Hello and welcome back to another episode of Saving Scunthorpe, and we are back today to try and win another trophy. So of course we won the National League North. We've now won promotion from the National League through the playoffs. So not a trophy there. However, we do have a chance for a trophy this season as we play Bishop Stortford in the FA Trophy final. They finished 13th in the National League North, and that would make you think that we like our chances going into this. There's nothing else for us to go through because it's been a month, near enough 3 weeks since the last time we were here. Funny enough, here as in Wembley. And yeah, there's not really anything for us to go through because nothing's happened since then. We did get our budgets. Not great. We've got about another 10 grand on our wage budget. However, pretty much no transfer budget. So it's going to be a tough year in League 2. But before we get there, let's go and play our FA Trophy final. And so our lineup for today, we've got G-Cock in goal, a back four of Gibbons, Hannah, Sraha and Nichols. Pugh and Cole as the holding midfield with Brown on the right, Sembi Ferris on the left, and then we've got Evans and Gilby up front. On the bench, we have Vilgar and Jarvis in case we need to change our strikers. We've got Jones on the bench as well, Ogle and McCarthy, who's one of our new signings, ready for League 2. And McCarthy, one of our youngsters who's come through, who looks like he's going to be absolutely fantastic. So let's see how we get on in this FA Trophy final. Can we win? Give me a score prediction down below. A highlight straight from the kickoff here as Gilby plays it short to Cole. This looks very slow. I think we were one click down. Sraha gets it back from, I think it was Gilby. I was changing the speed. But he plays it across to Hannah. And he plays it short to Pugh. And then forward to Gilby. Out to Brown on the right-hand side. He tries to get past his man. Gets into space. Cross comes in. Evans is in there, but it's headed away. Sembi Ferris collects it, though. Back to Cole on the edge. Back to Sembi Ferris, who's brought down. We have a penalty. Less than 60 seconds into the final. And it's going to be a chance for us to go 1-0 up. Sembi Ferris, the man who won the penalty, puts it in the top corner. Gibbons with a throw-in on the right-hand side. Gets it short to Gilby and then across to Hannah. And now Gibbons gets it back. The only concern I've got here is we've just got this formation that's working really well for us. And we're now getting promoted where I'm not so convinced that this formation is going to work for us. Sembi Ferris finds Evans though. Back to Sembi Ferris. And inside to Cole. Ball over the top towards Gilby, who gets a... Oh, what a strike from that angle. 2-0. Brilliant ball by Cole. Even better finish by Gilby. Be great if we can keep him on loan next season. Mackenzie with a free kick from deep for Bishop Stortford and then back to Mackenzie. Gofford tries to play a ball forward, but Nichols has got in there to steal it. Plays the ball to Gilby, out to Brown on the right-hand side. He's going to try and take on his man. Gets a low cross in, and it's into the keeper's hands, unfortunately. Far too easy for him. I think that the cross was actually a little bit blocked, which is probably why it was so easy for him, but Rose goes long. Gibbons wins the header down to Cole. Ball forward straight away to Evans. Out to Nichols on the left-hand side, who's got loads of space to run into. He knocks it back to Cole. Sembi Ferris gets it back. Cole to the far post for Brown. Nods it back across goal. How has Evans not scored that? Evans hits the bar from about a yard out. However, we do get a corner. Sraha sends that in. It's headed up into the air. Gilby from a tight angle. He hits the bar. Pugh is going to go and collect this one as it breaks away. And then finds Nichols. Chance for a cross from the left. It's towards Gilby. But he's beaten to it. Pattendon is running away with it for Bishop Stortford. Gibbons dispossesses him. And plays the ball to Pugh, then to Brown. I was expecting the highlight to end. Evans doesn't manage to keep the ball, but Cole collects it. Back to Sembi Ferris on the left-hand side. Knocks it into space, but it's easy for Burgess to deal with. And now, surely this is where the highlight ends. Nichols has won it back again. Cole plays the ball back forward. Sembi Ferris has got him behind the defence. Plays it to Cole on the edge. And he shoots it over the bar. So half-time, 2-0 up in a game that we have complete control of. So we're just going to tell them to keep that up. And just as we start the second half, we get a highlight. I was going to go into something else, but okay. And Bishop Stortford have won back through, I'm going to say, Joshua at the far post. That wasn't great. Nichols got out-jumped at the far post, and that puts pressure on us early on in the second half. However, as I was going to say, the issue that I've got at the moment with this series is obviously I had basically a month off because I was away for work. So, despite the fact that I am back, we are still going to be trying to fly through a few of these seasons. So even in League 2, we're going to have very limited number of episodes next season. Like, I'm thinking one at the start of the season. We'll do one somewhere around January so we can fit our FA Cup run in it. And then if we end up on a bit of a cup run, maybe we come back a couple extra times. But largely it's going to be quite limited episodes throughout the next season or two, because I need to catch up to where I would have been had I not been away for so long. Evans nearly finding a goal. So bear with me. Please do be understanding if that is what we end up with. I'm going to try and get videos a bit more frequent as well. Jarvis is coming on for Evans, and we'll bring Jones on for Brown. That leaves us with McCarthy to come on late on in this game. So, yeah, leave a comment down below if you're happy to hear about the plan. As I say, I'd like to try and catch up a little bit. And then as we get towards the Championship and Premier League, hopefully then we can start doing a few more episodes a season when things are a bit more, well, not interesting. That's not the right word. But when we're getting towards more of an end for the series, we can start to introduce a bit more. McCarthy's going to come on for Saraha. That is a risk, bringing on a youngster for his debut. However, why not? McCarthy has the ball here, plays it to Semi Ferris, who goes over the top towards Gilby. There looked a bit of confusion there. Jones has collected it as it came away from the defence. Jones gets across into the near post. Gilby across to Jarvis, who wraps it up, his 21st goals of the season. And 3-1 to Scunthorpe in the FA Trophy final. That is going to be a wrap, and we are going to see ourselves lifting the FA Trophy. Here we go. Managed to time that just right. So, yeah, a second trophy of the series for us. Kind of the third, because you do technically lift a trophy for the playoff win, even if it's not really a trophy. Because as far as I'm concerned, if second place in the championship doesn't get a trophy, why should the playoff team get a trophy? That's nonsense. But there we are. We do get to lift a trophy. It's lifted by our captain. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure who it is. But well done to him. And a very good result for us. Always nice to lift a trophy. I still can't see who the captain is. But there we have it. Nice short episode for us there. A 3-1 win. And a trophy. So a fantastic result for us there as we lift our second proper trophy of the series. And on to next season in League 2, where our current objective is only to repair the club's financial damage. And in 4 years, they want us to win promotion to the League 2. So whatever floats your boat. But a good season for us. You know, finishing, where did we finish? Third in the league, winning the playoffs, and winning the FA Trophy alongside it. Nothing to complain about there. What we do need next season is a few more goals, because if we have a quick look at the league table, in terms of goals, I say that, we scored 75, so maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. It felt like we didn't score many, but I think it was more of when we got going, we scored a few, but there was a lot of times when we weren't scoring enough, particularly early on in the season. I mean, 17 draws, that is ridiculous. By far the most in the league. I say by far, there's a team with 15. But, you know, a lot of those draws we should have won, and arguably we should have been challenging Woking for the league title. But those draws just absolutely took the wind out of our sails. But nevertheless, it doesn't matter because we have got promotion. Looking up to League 2, who's coming down? Cheltenham and Newport County. Meanwhile, Salford, Stockport County, Stevenage and Morecambe leave the division. And we, next season, need to find ourselves somewhere around the mid-table, ideally, because we do not want to be in a relegation scrap if we can avoid it. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Comment where do you think we're going to finish in League 2 next season. And subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Thank you very much for watching.